Let me know. We covered, like I said before, for those checking in right now, we clocked in earlier on, we talked about our fears. We talked about our ex behavior. We talked about retirement. And lastly, we talked about BBLs. Listen. We are learning things at the same time. I'm losing my voice, so eventually I'm going to have to find a new way to communicate with y'all because this yelling ain't going to cut it. Hold on, let me get a drip of water. Woo! Listen, I love me some water. I love me some water because you know why? Water just makes me feel good. But you know what makes me feel? Oh, listen, what we got? Listen. It's just me and Everett. Listen, Everett, we gonna talk. Everett, I love you and I appreciate you. We got Mr. Foble clocking in real quick. What's good, Foble? You actually might appreciate a little bit about today's topic. Today, we're gonna be talking about, you guessed it, we talking about money, but more importantly, car payments. Now listen. I recently got my first car that required a whole car payment. That means I'm giving my money every single month in hopes to getting closer to paying this car off. Now, to me, her name, listen, that's not my fault. I'm sorry, Justin, I'm sorry. But what we going to be talking about? We're going to be talking about, like I said, these young car payments. Because you know why? I'm tired of them. I appreciate them because it's the first time in my life I've had a working car. Quick story time. Back when Justin Foble, he's in here, he in the live. I have to say his whole name. He got a name, you got to say the whole thing. Like a Tribe Called Quest. Like a pimp named Slickback. Just like a track star named Justin Foble, even though we all know I jump higher than him. I want to state that for the record. I want to state this on the recording. For anybody wanting to clip this is a clip right here. I jump higher than Justin Foble. All right, we're good. But not too much on Justin. Not too much. Not too much. Now, here's the thing. Justin remembers the days back when we were living together back on Campus Park, where I was trying to save money. I had this Jeep Liberty. It was honestly a tank. It was very small on the inside, but it took so much gas. Oh my God. I was spending $65 a week then, and it was only lasting me about 4 days at most. Now, I was hating. You know why I was hating? Because there was another car in the driveway with a roommate that lived with me who was able to damn near get to Texas and back for the same thing I paid just to drive to work. The car in that driveway was a Prius. And then, and only then, I had an appreciation for Toyotas. You see, Justin tried to put me on game. Justin told me, he said, listen, Muhammad, listen to me. You have this issue of putting gas in your car and creating more problems for yourself. And for me, I've learned a way around that. You see, my car may look ridiculous, but I'm getting everywhere cheaper. And the thing about what I loved about Justin and Lito, who lived there, but I'm going to leave that for another episode. Justin taught me the importance of not only making money, but keeping money. You see, prior to Justin, I was all for making and hustling for money, but also spending a lot of money. My outgoing was wild. I almost had enough to support a small family, but I was blowing it. I was blowing it not on dumb shit, on equipment, things that help create this studio, this microphone, this camera, this entire setup on why you guys are watching me right now. But understand, Justin told me, Muhammad, you have to work on having investments. Have you considered a stock exchange? What's going on with life insurance policies? Muhammad, what are you doing with your finances? So I bring the question to you. Before we go any further with this story, because trust me, we talking about car payments. I want to know, how financially literate do you think you stand? 10, I'm up there with Warren Buffett. 1 means I get $1 and I blow it in the same day. So let's talk about it. Let's get in there. How are you guys feeling on the financial literacy conversation? How quickly are you going through money? Let's be real. Let's be real. Are we a family here? Are we opening the floor for an honest conversation right now? Don't run. Don't run. I know I'm losing your attention because we're talking about money. Listen, it's still about car payments, but stay with me. Stay with me. How financially literate are you? Listen, I'm hating. I am hating right now. I'm just now catching the comment section. Justin says he fills up once a month. I can't stand him. Every time I think I'm making a good financial decision, Justin be like, now, Muhammad, you could be smarter, but that's why I love him. That's why I love him. How financially literate are you? How quickly are you blowing your money? Now, before I continue, you are 3. That's a lie, Justin. That's a lie. That's a lie. That's a lie. But how financially literate are you? Are you getting your money and blowing your money? Before we even go any further, what is the most stupid thing you've ever purchased in your life where you bought it and you felt ridiculous? You got buyer's remorse upon seconds of walking out of the store. Now, there's 2 moments for me. The first one was the $1,200 I spent at the strip club right during COVID. I don't know why I did that. That was honestly I was putting myself at risk on my health, but also you just talk about money going out and not coming back. Come on. But the second time where I felt ridiculous, where I spent a bunch of money, when I bought a leopard pink dolphin hat in 2011 or 2012, I spent $70. I took a bus. Listen to how ridiculous this sounds. I took the 212 down to Fairfax. I took the Fairfax bus all the way north to be the first person waiting in line at Pink Dolphin. I waited in that store. I walked in. I felt so proud. I took my honest little Rouse grocery bag and money, and I walked into Pink Dolphin and spent $60 on a hat. This is where the story gets worse. The snapback couldn't even fit. I had locks. The hat couldn't even fit my head, but I just wanted to feel good when I put it on, got back on the bus, went home, was feeling good. I told my dad, I said, hey, yo, you can't mess with my swag, brother. You see this hat? You see this hat? My dad said, how much you pay for that? I said, I spent about like $60, $70, something light. You don't know, something light. You don't know about this. This ain't no Kangol, brother. This is way after your times. You don't know about this. He said, you spent $60 on that? You spent $60 to get on the bus to buy this little snapback hat that you probably not even gonna wear in the next couple weeks? He said that hat is probably at most $5. $5. It wasn't even embroidered, you guys. Oh my gosh, the more I think about it, I feel stupid. Right then and only then, I felt ridiculous. And that's where I learned the importance of keeping money in cycle, keeping money in rotation. It's not about getting money and taking it out of rotation. It's about keeping it in rotation. Why am I telling you all this? Because once again, we're going to come back to our point. Car payments. Now, before we go any further, listen, quick little facts on car payments. Did you guys know the average price of a new car in the U.S. was $40,000 in 2020? I spent $35,000 on my 2020 Toyota Corolla manual transmission that I do appreciate because the gas lasts me about a week and a half every week, and I'm driving everywhere. I'm going all over the place with this thing. So trust me, Justin, this is a much better buy. You'll be proud of me. How much do I spend a month on this car? And if I could type the graphics up, I would. My car payment every month is about $335. My insurance is about $250. I think I spend about anywhere from today I put gas in, it was $55. I spend about $50 every week and a half. So let's say about $120 a month in gas. So we're looking at a grand total of somewhere around $700 to $800 a month. Now here's the thing. With the Jeep, I was spending $600 and it was just gas. I was spending $200 on insurance and I wasn't going anywhere. So then you ask yourself, Muhammad, if you're spending the same thing, are you saving any money? Yes, because with the new car, I'm able to get more places. I'm able to acquire more money. I have a car that I trust. And if I really want to go there, I can even really get Uber cracking if I really wanted to, but I'm not really trying to go there quite yet. So let's sit here. Let's have a discussion. How much is y'all's car payments? Do you have, oh my gosh, do you have a car payment? Do you have one? Let's talk. You would think with all this energy that maybe I would calm down a little bit. Nope, not at all. Not at all. Listen, what's y'all's car payment hitting for? Do you have a car payment? I need to know. Hop into the comment section. I just want to know. Listen. You do. Oh, Everett, we not starting this again. We not starting this again, Everett. Listen, I cut out, just so you guys know, for those who don't know, Everett is one of my former students who's always here in my live. I appreciate his love and support. Listen, $375 a month. Shouts out to Ray. $375 a month. That's what you're spending. Listen, then you're doing well. Also, another quick fact about car payments. The average car payment in the U.S. was about $550 a month in 2020. $550. Listen, this is crazy. $500 for a car payment. It almost sounds as if, are we working forward as a generation or working backwards? That's wild. That's wild. Did you understand? I watched a video yesterday of some car salesmen talking about how much they were spending on car payments. It was almost $1,100 a month. Oh my God, that's gross. That's gross. $1,100 on an automobile seems ridiculous, especially when the average is about $550. We got one more stat for you. Stay with me through the statistics. I know this is not the most exciting thing, but you guys need to know these things, damn it. Listen, according to Experian, the average loan for a new car in the U.S. in 2020 was about 69 months. That's over 5 years. 5 years. Listen, what's the average dating length? That's the data we need to see. How long is your average relationship? We can almost say that's probably around 2 years or so. You will have a car payment longer than you will have a relationship. Oopsies. You will have a car payment. Oh my boy, I need to chill. You will have a car payment longer than you will have a relationship. It's really important for you guys to understand, because guess what? Guess what? You're doing something wrong. You are doing something wrong. It's either time for you to turn up your affection within a relationship, or it's time for you to turn down how much you're spending a month on a car. These things are very important. These kind of conversations are very important. But we're not going to stay on this too much. I want to actually open the floor real quick for a little bit of questions. Talk to me. How are you guys feeling? Let me know. Let's open the floor for some questions. Something you want to let me know. Listen, I'm going to even put it on here. Boom. 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 Ask your questions right about now. Let me know. I need to know if there's something about me you need to know. If there's something about me you want to know right now, let me know. Let me know, because I want to open the floor for this discussion. I want to open this floor. He says, this is the issue. When you get trolls, the trolls just keep going. They keep on going with their questions. And I love Everett, but oh my gosh, he will troll this live. He has the energy for it. Listen, just went to Walmart. Where were you? Listen. I know. Listen, for those who get that inside joke, my dream retirement job, after I become a multi-millionaire and tons of money, I'm going to become a Walmart greeter. Mark my words. Mark my words. After I have the millions upon millions, I've created the business. I want to wake up in the morning. I want to put the blue vest on, and I want to work at Walmart. Be sure this is a callback to our last episode. I also want you guys to know that everything we record right here goes straight to YouTube. It goes straight to YouTube. So don't ever feel like you're missing out on a discussion. Listen, I want to listen. If we don't have any questions right now, trust me, I can keep it rolling. Because the next topic that I really do want to cover, and you guys listen, I know. Oh, damn, the sirens is loud. They loud? Jeez. I'm still adjusting to having a studio and all the outside noise of the world. There's something I do want to talk about, you guys, and I brought it up before, but we're going to come back to this story. We're going to come back to it. Y'all ready? What is it? What is it? What are you scared of? What do you fear? What do you fear? Because the way these car payments look, at one point in my life, I was afraid of lacking financial literacy. I was afraid I did not have the bread to make it happen. But for some reason, I was able to make it through. Listen, I needed y'all to engage with your boy. I needed Justin. How much money do you have invested and how much cash do you have on hand? So right now, within investments, I'll be honest with you, Justin. I ain't gonna lie to you. I probably got less than $500 in investments. I know you taught me more. I know, but I apologize. I just got a little worried when things were getting a little rocky around Bitcoin conversation. I didn't put everything in Bitcoin. Trust me, I didn't. But I took a little bread out. And how much cash do I have on hand? My liquid right now, bro, I literally have $5,000. That's it. And I know my rule is have at least 10 grand on cash at all time. I legit probably have arguably $5,000, right around now, probably 4,475 or something like that, 459, whatever it may be, because stay with me. I know, Justin, you have taught me, but stay with me. This place right here. This is up. Shameless plug. I'm gonna let you guys know you will be able to rent out my studio for all your podcast and audio needs. Also, for all your photography needs, we will have our photo studio right here to the right. We'll have natural lighting, standing flash, everything you need to get your digital media and assets going will be happening right here. So, I know, Justin, don't be too disappointed in me. Don't be disappointed in me, brother. I know, you taught me better, but I'm at a point where I wanted to try. I've been trying to invest in myself. And this is the issue with me. I get up, I get bread, things start moving, and then I'm like, I got an idea. And then when I have that idea, I jump for it again. This relationship I have with entrepreneurship is so toxic. I'm like, oh, we up, it worked. And then I'm like, let's go back in. And then I come back like, oh, we up, it worked. And then we back in. It's absolutely ridiculous. For all my entrepreneurs out there, they understand you're going to be up, then you're going to be down. Then you're going to be up, then you're going to be down. It's just this very toxic conversation. What are you spending your money on? Bro, all my money just goes to literally equipment. The most expensive. Now listen, if we want to have a discussion, I bought an engagement ring. I've had an engagement ring. Now listen, for me, I could not, how do I say this? I love Kiera more than life itself. That's my full-blown wife, if you didn't know, Justin, also. So I'm really married. She legit is married to me, which is crazy. Shouts out to Key every day. But whoever designed the hustle around the engagement ring, whoever designed the hustle around diamonds deserves every raise in the book. Because the whole idea of there being engagement rings and then a wedding band, and then you're supposed to update this ring as it goes. Don't get me wrong. I understand the purpose of the ring. But how much you how much you invest into it, that's honestly the most expensive thing I've ever purchased ever in my life was Kiera's wedding ring, outside of an automobile. Now, mind you, I own camera equipment. The most expensive thing I've ever purchased in my life, it was that ring. So it's literally, listen, the things outside of that, I only spend my money on equipment. I only spend my money on investing back in myself. That's the only thing I do. These are the same shirts I've been wearing forever. I ain't bought no new gear. I haven't even washed my car. The car payment outside of that, all of my money, every dollar is invested back in me. The only time I spend money that goes out of rotation to make more money would be with my marriage. But that's a different conversation. Justin, don't go there. Justin, I'm giving you a warning right now. Justin, do not go there. Justin, do not go there. Do not. I know where you want to take this discussion. I'm not going to let you do it. But anything outside of that, yeah, bro, I've been really conscious about how and where I spend my money, because it's important, you guys, to keep money in rotation. When you get money, I'm nothing against spending the money, but make sure if it's outside of paying your bills, invest in something that can possibly bring money right back. Listen, what else do we got going on here? We got, I would have joined from my other account. Oh my gosh, this is crazy. This is crazy. Y'all really got the conversation going. Or scam. Listen, Justin, I had a long, hard conversation with myself on buying a fake ring. And the reason I did not was because Key has to wear it. If I had to wear it, fake all the way. It can turn my finger green. I don't even care. But because Key has to wear it, I don't want her out here looking crazy. Me looking crazy? What? Come on. You think I'm afraid of looking crazy? I tell y'all way too much on the internet as it is. You think looking crazy is something, all of a sudden I have an issue with that? Come on. Now understand, you guys, you buy these things when you fall in love, and when you're ready to have that discussion, trust me, we'll open the floor for that discussion. We will open the floor for us to talk about engagement and marriage and love and children and all that, but we're not going there right now. Right now is just a financial discussion. We are only talking finances, baby. Finances. Don't forget, you guys can ask me questions at any point in this discussion. Boom. See how I fixed it? Last episode, I couldn't do that. We were having a couple errors. Now, listen. Something else I want to talk about, you guys, outside of car payments. And we brought this up on the last episode, but we're going to bring this up one more time. Boom. What is it? Retirement. Is retirement real? Do multimillionaires retire? Do billionaires retire? Do you have aspirations of retiring in your life? And if you do, how you plan on reaching it? That's all I'm trying to say. In my last episode, we talked about how my retirement multimillionaire dreams is to become a Walmart greeter. I want to know, what are some of yours? Sometimes I had some of the women speaking up on they want to spend their husband's money. I'm here for it. I'm here. Be your true self. I say, I'm just trying to kick it. My wife in there, she told me in a very creative way, she's trying to kick it. It's okay. I love her. Now, I wouldn't have that answer for anybody else in this world, but only her. She can kick it. If she want to kick it, she can kick it. When we reach that point. Key, when we reach that point. However, I want you guys to keep that in the back of your mind. I want you to think about, what is the end goal for your life? What is the end goal for what you're trying to do with your money, with your family, with your kids? What is your goals? Kong says he is retiring at 27. 27, that's the goal, the retirement age? Okay, your life, bro, you know you ain't trying to retire at 27. I got Everett spam in the comments, y'all. Don't even worry about him. Don't even worry about him. The kids will be kids. Hold on one sec. I got to take another sip of water. I am burnt out. Listen, I want you guys to go ahead, throw some topics in there, because I don't want to go too deep on retirement, because I already went into it on the last episode, but I really do want to talk about what is, gosh, I'm trying to figure out a creative way of saying this, but what's the end goal? Hold on. I'm gonna create a sound effect. For every time I'm drinking water, because legit, I go through so much water. It's ridiculous. Justin, thank you. Explore. I'm assuming you're saying to explore. If I stop working towards something, I just start to. Oh, you literally meant expire. I thought you meant explore. Justin Boble says, to retire is to expire. If I stop working towards something, I'd start to deteriorate. The end goal is to make my last name mean something. Let's talk about that. Is your last name worth more than your first name? What are you living for? What are you living for to make your last name more important than your first name? That is really what we're doing it for, y'all. I want you guys to keep that motto in your mind. Life does not start and finish with you. What are you passing down? What is it? A sense of character? Is it finances? Everybody passes down something. The question is, what is it? Stephen A. Smith, world renowned. ESPN sports broadcaster for decades, talked about in his most recent book the relationship he had with his father. Now, even upon his father's passing, he said he wasn't at peace on who his father was as a person. Now, here, it's not for me to talk about the relationship a man has or does not have with their father, but understand, he even talked about how his lack of fatherhood, the lack of attention he got from his father, caused him to be a better man. You have to be aware of that. Listen, I'm not trying to I'm not trying to red pill this entire conversation, but whether you like it, every time you talk to somebody, you are passing down something. You're either passing down a gem, you're either passing down some money, you're passing down property. What are you passing down? Now, sometimes this conversation is scaled out on a family level, but it can really be tuned into something a little bit more simple, and even your friends. What is your friends passing on? What are your friends rubbing off on you? You see, I'm going to talk about a friend of mine, David Costin. David is a solid friend. Make sure you guys follow him, D-Tree Productions. He's a solid friend of mine because he taught me the importance of learning labor. Understand, this whole labor conversation, me wanting to create WWW Weekend Window Warrior, is only because he taught me the importance of knowing how to lay floors, which all the floors in here I actually put in piece by piece, knowing how to paint things correctly. These walls were once green, you guys, and now they're actually white. Knowing how to design and create with using labor, that all started with David. Also, Justin, if he's still here, Justin taught me the importance of knowing how to work finances. I can go down this list forever and ever and ever, but the people around you, whether you like it, will rub off. What do you pass down? I'm gonna see who's in the live real quick because I can almost come up with a story for anyone. And I thought I saw somebody, and I need to know if they're here. Dang, she's not here anymore. But I had a friend named Tyler Boudreaux. She was actually one of my friends from high school. She put me on game on classic rock. I didn't know anything about classic rock, and to this day, well, this one's my grandfather's tee, but I still wear band tees to this day. So I ask you, what are you passing down? This passing down conversation isn't this Lion King moment where you're saying Simba, whatever the situation may be. Everyone's passing something down. I've also heard if you speak loud enough, you actually can speak something into existence. To the right of me, everyone, actually is David, the same person I was talking about before. He's the one who taught me the importance of construction and labor. And listen, once again, call back to the last episode. I talk about you mention somebody and they just pop up. I mention money every day, and it doesn't quite seem to pop up, but it seems like the people I mention tend to pop up. So, I'm trying to figure out what all this means. Well, it's crazy, you guys. I feel my body shaking a little bit because I don't know if it's just all the caffeine. I don't know what it is. So, what legacy are you passing down, you guys? This is really important. Look, let me hop in. Let me see what comments. We got any comments going on? I want you guys to go ahead and ask me questions. We're going to ask your questions. I put it on the screen. Sometimes I have to jump out of the live and jump back. Listen, I'm going to start calling people out. I'm going to start calling you out. Listen, I'm scared of a Vanessa question because she might actually say, what do you mean? What do you mean, Mr. New Window Cleaner? Listen, sponsored by Samco. Listen, I'm telling you, I want to become the Weekend Window Warrior. That's going to be my business name, where I'm only going to wash windows on the weekends. I'm trying to do, listen, I'm going to break the numbers down for you. I might lose some of you, but stay with me. $1,000 a weekend isn't really that hard. Why is it not that hard? Because if I'm able to get 5 houses at $200 each within a 3-day period, I should be able to create a functional business. So once again, stay with me. The goal for Weekend Window Warrior would be a business that brings me an average maybe $50,000 a year by washing 4 houses or commercial businesses for, five, bad math. 5 at $200 each, giving me $1,000 over a 3-day period. I think it's possible, you guys. I think it's possible. It's not as hard as it looks. And to be honest with you, if each location takes me about 2 hours each, you're looking about 10 hours a weekend to make $50,000 a year. Come on. Listen, yes. You guys really got to get to know Vanessa. She really does speak in all caps. She is one of those people who y'all think I'm loud. You ain't seen. Listen, it has a nice little ring to it. Weekend Window Warrior. That's my thing. That's my baby. Everybody, once again, if you're in this live, Just say shouts out Key. Shouts out Key. I just need a shouts out to Key. That's the rule when you hop into this live. Hey, watch this, y'all. You think I can pull it off? Watch this. Go Key. No. There we go. Go Key, go. There we go, you guys. I'm figuring this thing out slowly but surely. I'm telling you, I am learning. I'm learning how to work this. As soon we will have a full production in place. This overall in this 1 week, I started off with probably having 3 people in the live. From the 3 people alive, I went to 5. From the 5, we went to 8. In the last episode, it was 14 people here at one point. That's a big deal to me, especially when you only started with 3 on Monday. But anyways, listen, what are we going to be doing? Like I said before, we talked about retirement. We talked about car payments. We talked about financial decisions. Justin pressed me and asked me, how much money am I making? I told y'all, I probably have less than $5,000 in my checking account right now. It's against my rule because I believed in always having $10,000 at all times. But I took a risk with a studio. So now I got to build it back up. I got to come up with a creative way to build it back up. And we going to get there. We are going to get there. Listen, how much did you spend on, hold on. How much did you spend on your wife's ring? Listen, how much did I spend on my wife's ring? This is great. Let me tell you, what motivated you? Okay, listen, I'm gonna get to that question. I'm gonna answer that question. I'm gonna answer that question last because I don't know if it's a good buy yet. Hey, listen, this is what I'll do. Hannah. I'll DM you that answer. Because for me, it's a lot of money. And I don't want Key looking crazy because it might not even really be a lot of money. But for me, it's a lot of money. It's the most expensive thing I bought outside of a car. So I don't want Key looking crazy. So I'll let you know once we get off alive. But I got the one question right here. What motivates you to work hard, bro? It's simple. I got a baby coming. I'm broke. I need money. I'm trying to create most niggas say legacy. I'm not even trying to say that. I'm just trying to just create. I love creating business. I love taking my ideas. I love talking to the world. I know there's a future in this. I know I can make a lot of bread doing this, just talking, let alone working. So that's what motivates me to keep working even when I get tired. But you guys already heard that answer 1,000,001 times. But I'm serious. I have yet in my life, ever to say I am tired of talking. For some reason, I can have no energy. You can ask my wife. I wake up yelling, having my opinion, speaking my mind, and that's what motivates me to keep going. Even right now, this is today's episode, but because yesterday's didn't record, we do it again today. We're doing 2 episodes. I feel like Steve Harvey and Rob Dyrdek at the same time. Come on. What are we really saying right now? Listen, I already gave you a shout out, Everett. I'm not about to do this with you. Tune in to Key. What else? What do we got going on? What else we got? They trying to be nosy. No, they ain't even trying to. Listen. Hannah is my dog. She is my dog. You know why? You don't know why? I'm going to tell you this, Key. Hannah's my dog because she shuts Justin up. Because Justin, he's my dog and I trust him, but he be wrong about a lot of shit. He be wrong. But when he wrong, Hannah only want to prove him he's wrong. Because when I be saying things to Justin, I listen, everybody got an OG. Justin my OG. Hannah is Justin's OG. That's just how it goes. You know what I'm saying? That's just how it is. I gotta give her credit. I gotta give her credit right now while she here in the live. I'm telling y'all. Because it just wait a minute. Can we talk about the Dr. Pepper? Hold on. I didn't even make a graphic for this. Before I continue this conversation, I'm going to firmly stand on this opinion. How many people, with a show of hands, and put the hand emoji in the comment section, like the beverage, Dr. Pepper? I don't think you heard me. If you like Dr. Pepper, put the hand emoji up right now. That's all I gotta say. I need to know. There's a 10-second delay from when I record from when it pops up. Oh no. Yes, ever we do. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Whoa, whoa. We're seeing too many hands. I need to see some thumbs down. Whoa, not my wife. Not my wife. Not my wife. No, 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 no. No, no. See, this is a mistake. Listen, Fixie Goons, I'm gonna come right back to you because I gotta iron this out. Vanessa, just act like you ain't hear me tell this story already. Dr. Pepper is a mistake. Dr. Pepper is not designed to be a real drink. If I could disconnect this microphone and yell that into it, I would, but I can't. Dr. Pepper is never anybody's first choice of drink under no circumstance, under no temperature. I remember the day I first had Dr. Pepper. The first time I had Dr. Pepper, I was at my grandmother's house. I opened her fridge. It had to be an Inglewood, Los Angeles day. I was a young John, I'm just saying it wrong. I was a young kid coming in from outside, playing with my grandmother's pit bull. Her name was Diamond. I'm sweating. I'm hot. You guys remember those days as a kid? You come in the house, breathing all hard. And I didn't want to drink the water fountain water. All my outside kids, we all are guilty of that. Don't shame me. Don't shame me, okay? I opened the fridge. It's the old school fridge. They ain't even had a water tap on it. And I had two options. And at that time in my life, I had the choice to go left or go right. I compare that decision making to if I ever wanted to start gangbanging. It was that moment where I realized, do I jump off this bridge of disgust or do I drink water? And you know what I did at that moment? I jumped off the bridge of disgust and opened up that burgundy, nasty ass can and took my first sip of Dr. Pepper. I took that sip, spitted it out, poured it out in the sink, stomped on it like it stole money from me, and I couldn't be too dramatic because my grandma saw young. She's like, "Homie," and then I was like, "Sorry," and I threw it away in the recycling. Because we save our cans, we got to get our bread. That's what was happening at grandma's house. So if you're telling me right now, I had to even do some research real quick. Dr. Pepper was made of a unique blend of 23 flavors, including cherry, caramel, vanilla. It was the pepper flavor was because it was such a mix of so many things. It's one of the oldest major soft drink brands in the United States. And now it's owned by who? Keurig Dr. Pepper is also offered. I can't imagine how gross Diet Dr. Pepper is. Let me give you a disgusting soda and then let me remove the sugar. Jeez, that's gotta be, oh my gosh, I'd rather lick sandpaper that's been walked on all day. That's what I'd rather do. Listen to me. Dr. Pepper is not a real soda. I firmly stand on this. Now, if we're talking about Dr. Pepper, the cream soda, it's absolutely delicious. It's delicious. I love it. I love all cream sodas. I think cream sodas are one of the most underestimated drinks of all time. But the regular Dr. Pepper needs to, we got to get rid of it. We got to get rid of it. So now I'm going to go ahead and check out my phone real quick. I'm going to see what y'all been talking about. This is why I need, listen, Coke Zero is the only Coke I drink. This is his villain origin story. Yes. Listen. No, this is not blasphemy. This is not blasphemy. Not at all. I'm trying to tell you, I'm trying to put y'all on game. Stop drinking Dr. Pepper. Stop it. Stop it. What do you guys drink Dr. Pepper with? It's like it wants to be, I don't understand. It wants to be a real soda so bad. It's like it wants to be bougie. So they put it, oh my gosh. Let me drink some water. I can't. See, y'all pissing me off. Now you're pissing me off. Never in my life will I choose to pick up Dr. Pepper. Never. Somebody told me once Dr. Pepper is best with red meat. I don't even eat red meat. I only eat chicken and poultry and tofu and fish. That's it. I don't even eat red meat. So maybe Dr. Pepper is a drink that's best enjoyed with a steak. But I will never in my life drink a Dr. Pepper. You know what? Key came back one night. I think we're at her grandmother's or auntie's house, somebody's house, and she brought some Dr. Peppers back. I looked in the fridge and I said, I'd rather die of thirst. Life tip, if you're ever really thirsty and you got nothing to drink, go ahead, just hit some mouthwash real quick with some Listerine, gargle, and spit it out. You all of a sudden, like magic, you forget you were thirsty. Quick little hack. I'd also learned that from Ramadan, but I don't even know if that's the right way to be doing Ramadan, but whatever. That's another conversation. But listen, I gotta read this comment section because y'all over here acting up. Listen, y'all over here acting up. A Dr. Pepper float is my grandma's favorite. Listen, I'll probably try that. I'll chill. No, listen. I'm gonna leave the steak story because there's the red meat people, people who like red meat, they live by it. They're like, steak is everything. Wagyu, whatever the red meat that they decide to eat that day. You gotta understand. Long story less long. Understand. I had lost a bet at work and I had to have a small piece of steak. Long story less long. It whooped my ass on that toilet. It whooped I was so happy that my coworker Mela turned the music up before I went into that bathroom because it sounded like I was a 1980s rapper beatboxing in there. My ass was clapping. I could never, and that's what I'm leaving this red meat alone. But I'm gonna go deeper on my relationship with red meat later on. I can't. Let me see. If you drink orange juice and brush your teeth, it tastes like bubblegum. That's cap. That is cap. You have a choice between listen, I gotta go back up to my man's question. The Fixie Goons once asked, where's that question? I need to figure out a way to pin it. That would be really cool. But if you can hire someone to help you, would it be with cleaning, cooking, or yard work? Ooh, cleaning, cooking, or yard work. I think for me, it would definitely be cooking. No, never mind. Cleaning. No, yard work. Because I don't have listen. I need car work. Forget the cleaning and cooking. We can figure that out. Car work. Somebody just keep my cars maintained. That is something that is an underrated blessing. Also, make sure you guys shout out Timeless Detailing, the greatest detailer in Kern County. He didn't even pay for this ad spot. I just love Martine. He's just such a great guy. But listen, somebody to maintain your car's cleanliness is a big deal to me. I think being able to trust the fact that there's gas in your car, the car is clean, the oil change, all the work has been done, that is an underrated blessing. And for me, that is something I would choose before the cooking, the cleaning, or the yard work. Just keep the car maintained because I got to get to my next location and I hate working on it. Let me see what else I'm saying. I don't know if we can be friends. I love you guys. I'm loving when there's a whole conversation. Listen, I love this. Every day, every night, I try to make these episodes a little bit better each and every time. And to be honest with you guys, I even went over the time again today. Again, listen, we are getting more natural at creating these shows. We're getting more natural at engaging with you. I think our future for this show, I soon want to start streaming on TikTok while I'm on Instagram. I want to start streaming on Facebook. I want to be on all platforms at all the same time. That is the dream I have for this show because I like this. I like it when you guys fire questions. Like I said, I love it when you guys fire questions at me. You make it interesting. Listen, I got to retype it. Listen, if you had a choice between the electric chair or a cold can of Dr. Pepper. Fuck. The electric chair or Dr. Pepper? Are you kidding me right now? Nah. How much money? How much money is on it? If I die, and it don't even matter. Bro, y'all don't understand how much I hate Dr. Pepper. I'm going to feel real stupid if I end up liking this drink. I'm going to feel real stupid at some point in my life. And watch, Key is going to be the person to catch a clip. She's going to be the one to be like, there he is, capping, there you go, lying to y'all. That's a tough one, bro. That's honestly a tough one. Okay, listen. I'm liking these questions. Fixie Goon is lining up. You know what I'm saying? This is good. In the evening, would you rather play a game, visit a relative, watch a movie, or read? To be honest with you, I would honestly visit a relative. I just love conversations. I think talking is the best way for not only for me to create better shows for you guys, but just better way for me to get a perspective of life. I'm not really a movie guy. You can ask my wife. I'm not a game guy. You can ask my wife. All these things about me, you generally can ask Key, but the one thing I do enjoy at the end of the day, which I'm about to do once I hop off of here, is just sitting down, chilling, and kicking it with her. I love talking. I love conversations, which takes me into a shameless plug right here, where I'll be having my podcast, where I'm going to be chopping up with anyone and everyone, having a conversation about whatever we need to talk about. I'm going to be having my podcast with people who I think have just been interesting in my life. These aren't necessarily celebrities, but they're celebrities to me because of their stories and what they've done or some form of impact they have made on my life. So, coming soon. It was something I kind of played around with before. It was conversations. I still have the secret, the lost episodes. They're still on my hard drive, but I'm actually going to roll it out as a formal show very soon. Also, to let you know, if you're interested in starting your own podcast or your own stream, let me know. We have a certain studio rental fee where you can come here and shoot your show pilots, chop your shits, whatever you need to do, and get your overall dream going. So yeah, I had to shamelessly plug that, but I'd rather just talk to a relative. Last night I was talking to Kiara's grandmother, and I love her because every time I see her, she compliments how good I look. I love this woman, and I want to say that. I want to say that because I can talk about her forever. She is so great. She understands me so well. She's the one person who I think genuinely understands Muhammad. It's crazy. And I don't meet that many people that often, especially with our age gap. I feel like I don't have to explain anything to her. I'm gonna have the granny episode. I'm gonna talk about that because she is absolutely outstanding. Listen, you're not scrolling past like you just didn't say what you just said. Yes, I will. Yes, I will. Would you rather be a multi-millionaire important? Bruh, listen, everybody knows I need my bread. Did you just see the rebrand this year? I missed it. We got to pull that up. I'm sorry, they're not letting that go. No, listen. No, they're not going to let go saying my ass was clapping on the toilet. Yo, I say that joke all the time. But when you get them good farts. All right, I'm not going to go into fart jokes, but the cheeks be clapping, man. Come on. What am I supposed to do? It's a bodily function. Jeez. Eat some more fiber. Damn. I don't even really know. Listen, we've been on this live far too long. This live was only supposed to be from 8 to 8:30. We out here, it's 8:51. This has now become a 40-minute show. My plan was just for it to be a 15, 20-minute banger, but we've covered so much. We talked about taxes. We talked about my finances. We talked about engagement rings. We talked about why I think Dr. Pepper is a mistake. Oh no, say pause. No, I'm not even going to do this. Listen. Would you rather, this is going to be my final question, but Fixie Goons, I'm actually going to, I like you firing these questions at me because it really does help me. Would you rather win the lottery or work at the perfect job? To be honest with you, even if I won the lottery, I'll figure out some form of work to get back into. So I'll be honest with you, I would say the perfect job because the perfect job also has the perfect compensation. That's part of the perfect job. So I'd rather work. I ain't gonna lie. I don't need the lotto ticket. I just want to work. I got to work on myself, work on everything. Just keep the work moving at all times. I'm trying to make these M's. Tired of being broke, man. I'm tired of being broke. And yes, pause. I will say pause because D-Tree. Also, you guys, this is the D-Tree I was telling you guys about earlier. That's him hopping in. He don't want to talk about it clapping. Y'all are funny. Listen. Come on. Y'all know what I'm talking about. Y'all got me out here feeling crazy. And listen, if you ever had too much broccoli one night and some spinach, sometimes it just be clapping the lotto ticket. You can still create the perfect job. That's what I'm saying. I can create the perfect job with the lotto ticket. That's a good one. That's a good question. I'm actually going to introduce this. You guys stay with me. We're going to record a daily confirmation. Good morning, community. Today, that's not how we started? Let's do it over again. Hold on. Good morning, evening, or afternoon, community. And today we are going to talk about questions. Now, this question is actually not something of my own. This was actually brought to me by Fixie Goons, and he asked me during a live, would you rather win a lotto ticket or have the perfect job? Now, for me, I love working. Working is almost a lifestyle. I love the idea of having a purpose, of building something that was once not existing. But sometimes it's nice to have a break, to just have a blank check that just signs. You can have an infinite amount of money. So now I ask you, what would you rather do in your foreseeable future? Would you rather win the lotto ticket, or would you rather have the perfect job? That's all I really have for you today. You stay happy, you stay optimistic, and I'll see you back again for your next episode of your Daily Confirmation. Y'all, that was pretty cool, right? Yeah, it was almost like I just broke straight into character and came out. I'm telling y'all, I does this. Daily confirmations are within me. We also talked about Dr. Pepper being trash. Listen, do not, if we can have one soda for the rest of my life, it would be that. No. Listen, no. Don't do it. Fixie, save these questions. I'm going live again tomorrow. It's going to be a short show, probably like a 15-minute banger. Probably one story we'll get in, we'll get out. And then from there, we can wrap it all up, because tomorrow is key day. So that's my date night with my wife. I know everything is my wife now. Get ready. I sound like Chance the Rapper's second album. Jesus. But listen, I want you guys out there to keep the questions coming, keep the energy coming. I appreciate you so much. Friday was going to be our last episode of the week, so it's going to be a quick one. We're going to get in. We're going to get out. I'm just going to say what's up to you. Probably just going to say thank you. And then if you have anything you want me to cover, shoot me a DM, some questions, anything about you think I should stretch and do some research on, let me know, because I'm going to keep this lives coming. You guys be sure to stay with me. Remember, we go live every Monday through Friday at 6:30. I think tomorrow might be 6, but that's an exception. We go 6:30 Monday through Friday p.m. from 6:30 to 7, and have a good night. And all, Vanessa, I'll see you tomorrow at work. Key, I'll probably see you in like 10 minutes. Who else in here? There's not even that many people in here. Let me just tell y'all individually when I'm gonna see you. Ray, you gonna be back here tomorrow to pick up your hard drive. Fixie Goons, I'm gonna see you back in the car scene. My wife, I'll see you at home. Everett, I'm gonna see you tomorrow. Vanessa, I'm gonna see you tomorrow. Hannah, keep Justin in check. David, and once I hit this end button, I'm about to see your ass. And you guys stay happy, you stay optimistic, and I will see y'all tomorrow. I'm out. Woo!